Sometimes God will hide you not because you've done something wrong, but because He's preparing you for something sacred. You think He's forgotten you, but in reality, He's covering you. Just like Luke 1:80 says, even John the Baptist was in the wilderness until the day of his showing. There are seasons where God keeps you unseen and heard and misunderstood because exposure too soon would destroy what He is still developing inside you. You pray for elevation, but God responds with silence. You crave recognition, but He gives you isolation. That's not punishment, it's protection. When God hides you, He's stripping away the applause of men so you can become anchored in His approval alone. He knows if He let everyone see you now, they'd praise the version of you that's still incomplete. So He hides you while He heals you. He hides you while He strengthens your character, tests your motives, and teaches you to depend on Him in the dark. Remember Joseph Favored, but forgotten in prison, not because God abandoned him, but because God was positioning him. You can't handle the palace until you've survived the pit. You can't carry influence until you've carried silence. It's in the hidden place that God trains your spirit to hear His whisper, because elevation demands sensitivity to His voice. The wilderness is where your obedience is refined, your pride is crushed, and your faith becomes real. God is secretly pruning everything that can't go with you into your next season, people. Habits, mindsets, even opportunities that look good but aren't God. That's why some doors shut unexpectedly, some relationships fade, and some plans collapse. Not because you failed, but because God refused to let temporary comfort sabotage eternal calling. He's doing in secret what He will later reveal in glory. Romans 8:28 reminds you that all things, not most, but all things work together for good to those who love God. The hiding season is holy ground. You're being purified for purpose, like gold in the fire. So when you feel overlooked, unseen, or forgotten, don't despise the cave where God has placed you. David was anointed long before he was appointed. God allowed him to kill lions and bears in private before he ever faced Goliath in public. You might be in that same stage fighting private battles that no one celebrates but heaven sees you. God sees your tears, your faithfulness, your quiet, yes. And the very season you're cursing will soon be the reason you're ready. What looks like delay is actually divine development. So don't rush out of the hiding. Don't try to prove yourself or push open doors that God has sealed. He knows when to reveal you. He knows when your heart, your humility, and your holiness are aligned with His timing. When that moment comes, no man, no enemy, no system can stop your elevation. Until then, let God work in silence. Because when God hides you, He's not burying you, He's planting you. And what's planted in faith will rise in power in His perfect time.